I've started to do 8-minute double chin workouts.
What do you do for your double chin workout?
You're like, oh.
So hang on, you put your head back.
Yeah, there's loads of different
Alright,
exercises.
try it
That's
together.
I don't think that'll make that noise. But then, like, you just do, like, pull it away.
Do you do that every night?
I love having my face
I've done it
touched.
once.
Oh, right.
I was meant to do it every night, yeah, but I haven't had time, I can't find 8 minutes to myself these days.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Tooney Russo Show with me, Vick Hope. I'm here with two of football's most famous friends, Alessia Russo and Ella Toone. Hey! Oh, that was a fabulous clap. It was a click, a clap. Oh, this episode is all about home comforts. Before we get into home comforts, I always think a great way to get a little peek behind the curtain of what someone's like is a glimpse into their emoji use.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that too.
So I want to see your top 3 used emojis before we do anything else.
I know mine.
I'll have to have a look.
It'll be a red love heart.
Oh, yeah, classic.
The laughing emoji where it's like on its side with the crying tears.
Yeah, mine's that.
It's that funny. It's
Yeah.
not just crying
Yeah.
tears upright. It's got to be on
Yeah,
its side.
on its side.
Cookie.
And it will be the, the little girl, not the little girl, the girl that's like that with a...
That's so weird, they're mine.
Shut up.
But am I meant to go down? Or across?
I feel like you use that one a lot.
Yeah.
Describe that one with your face.
That's actually perfect. It's
know
the
what I mean?
cross eyes with the tongue out.
Yeah.
And that one?
It's that cute one. See what I'm doing there?
I don't know exactly what it is you're doing. Are you doing the cute eyes?
Yeah,
the kind of the
cat eye.
big and the
Yeah.
adorable, yes.
I've got a big muscle as well, somewhere in there.
What's that?
No idea how that's got there.
What is it?
It's like a clamp. I can't use that.
It's X-rated.
It's like what you use in D&T.
Right, what are yours?
The red love heart's in there. I've got 2 types of chicken, the full length chicken and the chicken head.
Oh, is that talking about Smokey and
Oh my God.
Etta? Is it one called Etta?
Yeah, we've got an Etta, a Smokey, a Diana, a Kathy,
Lionel?
Aretha.
Gladys.
There's a Gladys. Yeah, they're all named after soul singers, our chickens, and they're doing really well. I've actually got an olive in my most used emoji.
Oh, nice.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever used the olive emoji.
I actually use it quite a lot just to talk about good times, the A-OK hand
yeah.
sign.
I feel like in our jobs too, we use that a lot.
Thumbs up.
No.
No.
I hate that emoji.
Whoa.
With a passion.
She feels strongly.
I hate it. You know what is so rude as well? Have you ever been thumbs up?
I have. I know what you mean.
Right. Have you ever been full stopped? Have you ever been both together?
Wow. What's
I
happened?
have.
Who hurt you?
I've been thumbs
Who?
up.
By who?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Full stop.
By
It's
who?
happened loads of times. I'm like, who are you talking to?
Even worse if it's just okay, full stop.
Yeah,
thumbs
I
up.
don't like that.
Oh,
I don't like the thumbs up emoji.
passive aggressive.
I prefer that one.
My mum and dad are so bad for using that. Every time I
Thumbs
text
up.
them, they just put a thumbs up back.
They don't
I'm like,
mean it badly.
No, they don't.
No.
They don't get it.
Like
But
older generation,
people who
it's like,
know,
okay, message her.
people know that it's rude and they use it.
Yeah, I know what you mean because I do it passive aggressively. Often, I probably shouldn't say this. Like work email, like not work, like work chats or estate agents.
Oh right.
Oh, yeah.
They get a thumbs up.
When
yeah.
you're getting a lot of spiel,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay,
I like clapping hands.
clapping
Yeah.
hands. I love. I've got quite a few birthday celebration things on there. Summer, it's a lot of birthdays, so I'm sending that a
Yeah.
lot, and I use the rocket a lot. Oh my God! I've just noticed the chicken down there in the house.
Oh, that's for you.
That's when did that? Has that always been there?
Oh, that's got to be new, that, hasn't it?
So for anyone listening, our studio, it changes quite a lot, I do admit, depending on what's available in the London area at the time of being able to record. But we're just looking around and I feel like things have changed and we didn't even notice. There is a chicken just behind.
I mean, don't know what camera's picking that up.
Maybe no one's
Behind
picking it
sofa.
Go and get it, Toone.
Just like my emojis. And there's a sign, there's a couple of signs, a little... Oh. Did she just go downstairs? Just went down to the basement. That's great, that.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. Looks like Gladys.
Home comforts, like we're talking about.
It's really soft.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And behind both the girls, we've got these little signs on the wall that say Mi casa, su casa, happy place. How important is the home space and your home comforts for both
Oh,
of you?
yeah, I love it. We spend a lot of time away as well, like in hotels. I love my bed at home. It's the comfiest bed ever in the world.
Yeah, it's comfy.
My bed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you've stayed in my bed, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's comfy, innit? I've got a really thin quilt. Really thin quilt.
Do you think
So I remember when I first bought my house, I didn't have a clue about togs. Togs on quilts and
Yeah.
stuff. No one's ever told me about that. Anyway, just bought a random quilt.
Not the same. You
Got
need
in
to get
bed.
it right.
It felt like someone was lay on me. It was that heavy.
That's quite nice.
I couldn't move. You know what I mean? So I thought, none of that. Thin me.
That's adulting when you get to the point where you're actually thinking about the tog of your
yeah.
quilt.
Yeah.
Never been taught that. I never knew it was a thing, but
Yeah.
mattress is comfy. Like, yeah, your bed, my bed at home, I love. I think because I stay in so many different beds all the time.
Yeah, mine's my pillows. I mean, I love my bed, but my pillows are so comfy.
What, are they duck feathers?
No,
Are they
make-
duck feathers? Chicken feathers?
No, they make me sneeze. I'm allergic to them.
Oh, yeah, you're a bit of an allergic person, aren't you?
Yeah.
Dogs, cats,
Some
feathers.
dogs, because I do want to get myself a dog at some point. Anyway, home comforts. Yeah, I love being in my home and just like the little things. I think just for me, my ideal evening is like having like a full shower, you know, like real deep cleanse, and then getting in like a fresh pair of pajamas, sat on the sofa, cup of tea, film or series on, and that's just me. That is my ideal evening.
A dressing gown.
Yeah.
A really snuggly dressing gown in your own home, knowing that everything is done for the day. It's that knowledge.
Clean, it's
Yeah.
tidy.
Love a dressing gown.
Oh, actually, I got in last night and had like some work to do. And once I'd finished, once I closed my laptop, it was the knowledge that there was no more work I had to attend to. Put my dressing gown on and then watch some Netflix.
I love films and series. I would like to think that I would be able to give you a good recommendation. And I like watching things again with Tooney. Like I like to watch films that Tooney's not experienced before that I know is so good and she gets to experience it for the first time. So I introduced her to Pretty Woman, Love Actually,
I mean, these are classics.
Notting
Yeah.
Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. They don't make films like this anymore.
No.
They don't.
I'm sure I watched Man on Fire with you.
Yeah, and what about
The
that
Town?
one that you really, like, one of your favourite? I know it's Joe's favourite.
Shawshank. If you think of like the classic films, she's barely seen them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of film do you like? Do you like a gangster film?
I love a gangster film.
Do you
My
like-
favourite film ever is Legend.
Okay.
With the Cray twins.
What about the likes of like Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels?
Never seen.
She won't have heard of any of them.
Okay. I think you'd like them.
No.
No.
What's your favourite film? Just if you had to. Okay, top three.
Top three. Oh my God. Like something like good, like talking of gangster films, something like Goodfellas is up there.
Yeah.
Like this is just great. I mean, it's kind of cliche to say, but like Forrest Gump, I'll
You've seen that,
never forget watching that for the
The
first
guy
time.
who started to run.
He just runs. He just runs mainly. Ryan, Forrest, Ryan.
Yeah, I remember that scene. I don't remember the rest.
That's it, really.
I remember, did I not watch a film with you where this little boy got stung by loads of bees?
Oh, yeah, that's My Girl, is it?
Yeah. Maybe it went with you.
I don't think I've seen that.
Is it Macaulay Culkin? It's
Yeah, it is.
that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
know that
there's a
one.
film I've watched, yeah. Aren't we?
Should watch that. Can you remember when there used to be really great, like, teen high school movies, like
Yeah.
She's All That, 10 Things I Hate About You?
Oh, 10 Things I
All
Hate
of
About
those
You
were
is
just
good.
so, they were so good. And I feel like they don't make them like that anymore. They don't
Yeah,
make comedies like
Freaky
they used
Friday.
to. Yeah. There's one of
Parent
those films
Trap.
that are just like funny for the sake of being funny.
Yeah.
Like, they've always got to be like a superhero film that happens to be comedic. Like, I just want a funny film sometimes.
I love a thingy film with the songs. You know, like Mamma Mia.
Musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I love the Bohemian Rhapsody one.
Yeah. Have you seen Just Go With It?
No.
Oh, it's so funny.
Is it a
Adam
rom-com?
Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
Great.
It's so good.
It's on my list. You know what? This is actually turning into just Graham's going to write down
Yeah.
things to watch.
Film recommendations.
Aside from telly, whether it's films, whether it's series, what do you do to relax? What is it when you get home after a long day that you know you can just have that sanctuary in your home?
I've started to read.
Have you?
It takes me a long time to finish a book though, because I get very distracted.
What are you into?
I like to read autobiographies. I've read quite a few autobiographies. I've just finished Sir Chris Hoy's autobiography. A story like very close to like my family and him dealing with prostate cancer and stuff like that. So yeah, I've read that one. I read Jamie Vardy's, read Joe Thompson's. Like, I love autobiographies, but Millie Turner's actually given me a book to read. Maids.
The Housemaid.
The Housemaid.
Yeah, I told her to read that. It's
Oh,
really
right.
good.
So she's passed that on to me, and now she's passed me the second one. I've not even started the first
So
one
this
yet,
is
but-
fiction now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll see that. I go through phases as well. I like to do some colouring sometimes.
Yeah, I find it so therapeutic.
Yeah, I got a nice little colouring book.
One of those adult colouring books.
Yeah.
So
I
nice.
like the kids ones.
Oh,
with
fine.
Big pictures.
So you can stay inside the lines.
Yeah, not the little tiny ones with the little patterns. I'm not...
Yeah.
To be honest.
I like to read as well. I think that switches me off. But yeah, just I like to cook, like nice food. Yeah, just a cup of tea, speak to family and friends.
I've started to do 8-minute double chin workouts.
What do you do for your double chin workout?
You're like, oh.
So hang on, you put your head back.
Yeah, there's loads of different
Right,
exercises.
try
but
it
that's
together.
I don't think that'll make that noise. But then, like, you just do, like, pull it away.
It's like gua shaing your face.
Yeah, why don't you get the gua sha thing?
What?
Gua sha.
I've got this thing where you drag.
That's
Yeah.
the gua sha.
Oh, right, yeah.
Looks like a little pebble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, I've got one on.
So you're basically doing facial massage on
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's good. I love a facial massage.
Do that every night?
I love having my face
I've done it
touched.
once.
Oh, right.
I was meant to do it every night, yeah, but I haven't had time, I can't find 8 minutes to myself these days.
Do you have sort of evening and morning routines?
Morning routine, absolutely not. Get up
No?
10 minutes before I've got to leave. I've started to, at night, get my clothes out ready. So I can just literally brush my teeth, put my clothes on and leave.
No shower, no nothing.
No, I'm out, mate. No point showering in the morning. You'd go and train anyway.
Yeah, I always shower right before bed.
Yeah.
I don't have much of a routine either. Just brush my teeth, skincare. I like to make a cup of tea in the morning. That's it.
Yeah.
Set off to training.
Start the day.
Yeah.
So do you prefer, if you've got time at home alone, you prefer the evening to the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person, me.
Yeah, I like having the evening.
And do you get much time alone? Like, do you find that on a weekly basis, and obviously you're travelling so much for work, you're in hotels, like you said before, quite a lot. Do you find you get enough time at home, just you time?
I feel like I don't get any.
No, I feel like we don't get a lot. Yeah, maybe like 3 times a week, max.
I'm quite a doer person. Like,
Yeah, you
I
are.
always want to be doing something,
Yeah.
seeing someone, being somewhere. So I very rarely chill and just have me time.
Yeah, you don't.
I should probably schedule that in a bit more.
You're on the go a lot, aren't you?
Yeah,
But that's nice. That's what fuels you.
exactly. I like to see people and, yeah, I don't really, I can't sit still, me. That's my problem.
Now, you've both lived together. You were in a house share in Manchester, Les, when you were playing up there.
Yeah.
What were you like as housemates and general, like, levels of house pride that you have in your space?
My biggest thing I remember of Tooney in that time, obviously it was lockdown as well, so times were tough.
Oh, yeah.
But for breakfast every morning,
That's why I'm now doing the double chin workout.
for breakfast every morning, she used to have Eton Mess.
What?
I had this really bad craving of meringues and cream and strawberries.
But in the morning, we'd wake up and she'd have a bowl of Eton Mess in the morning. I couldn't believe it, but it was times were tough.
How long did this go on for?
Quite a while, actually.
Months.
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
Eton Mess.
I got a bit obsessed.
Were you making the meringues each day?
No, I just buy them and smack them up and put them in the bowl.
And then
But I'd have them every morning and I'd have them every night. Like twice a day.
And
I've
then-
got this like addictive, sometimes I just get addictive to something. Like when I was younger, all I used to eat was chips and egg. I went on holiday, I had chips and egg twice a day, every day for 2 weeks. Like there's just something wrong with me. Like
There's nothing
now,
wrong. That's like a habit, isn't it?
yeah,
That's,
now
Yeah.
I've started to become obsessed. Went through a phase of being obsessed with Doritos and dip. I used to have it all the time. And now I've started to make these. So Grace Clinton makes them, and I tried them once. And bearing in mind all the ingredients, I absolutely hate. But when they're together, there's something about it. Can't stop eating them. So I make them rice cake, peanut butter. Can you believe that? Peanut
no, I
butter.
can't.
Hate it. Bit of honey on it. Melted dark chocolate, salt. Put it in the freezer. They're meant to be a snack. I get 3 out at once and eat them all.
and you, let me just get this straight. You don't actually like the composite parts. You don't
I
like
hate rice
peanut-
cakes.
Right.
I hate peanut butter and I hate dark chocolate.
Okay.
Whack them all together, mint. But I wish it was phases of like fruit. But it's not.
But we used to have a great time living together. We just used to go to training, go to the shop, come home,
Go on a walk.
go on a walk. Yeah, go to get coffee and Toone would get an orange juice. But no, it was lovely. I mean, we could live together.
Yeah.
Whenever, wherever.
I was the worst cook. Millie and Les did most of the cooking.
Yeah.
We played cards quite a bit there. didn't we?
Yeah.
Scrabble. I
Scrabble.
was obsessed with Scrabble, weren't
Yeah.
we, for a while?
It's so great.
Yeah.
It's just so great.
Yeah.
We used to argue every time we played it though. But I think we were quite clean.
Yeah.
We weren't really messy though, were we? So
No. It was a great time.
How domesticated would you each say the other is?
you're a lot more domesticated than me. Does that mean like tidy?
Clean,
Yeah.
tidy, yeah. Just good at like the
But
home.
you moved out really young. I had
Yeah.
everything done for me. I never had to do anything until I moved out, and I was like, wow, I don't have a clue what's going on. I couldn't even do the washing machine. Yeah, just miles off.
But
it.
you're fine now.
Yeah, I'm much better now.
Yeah. And you were never dirty or like
No,
messy.
no,
You were always clean.
no. But yeah, like I've really had to grow up.
Even when she lived with us, she still did all her washing at home
Right.
because her mum used to do it.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, my mum still comes and cleans my house,
And to be fair, my mum cleans my
and
house
she
too.
has been lately taking the whole basket home and doing the washing herself.
Has she?
Yeah.
Tooney.
No, I know, but I know there's no excuse.
I know.
Well, Tooney, you live with your boyfriend Joe now. Was there
Yeah.
anything that you felt like you had to get used to moving in with a partner? Because it's a different setup, different dynamic.
Yeah, I think for me, I never actually lived on my own. Like when I moved out, I met him, so it was like straight away. So I've never actually had to live on my own. So I've been lucky that mum and dad, well, mum did everything for me because mum did everything for dad as well. So, and then I moved in with Joe, and I'm lucky that he knows what to do as well. Like he moved out quite quick and early, so he's really like he's a really good cook. Like knows everything, like knows what he's doing. So yeah, I'm quite lucky in that aspect. I think, yeah, nothing really bothers me. The only thing is that he doesn't fold the towels up, but that's it.
You know what? I get
I
it.
can take that.
Yeah, I can take. I always look over at the towels and I'm like, just fold it. Just fold it. It will take you half a second longer. But no, it's got to be stepped out of. But it's fine. I can take that because I love you.
Yeah.
How do you think he would describe you to live with?
Oh, I think he would say that I should try and cook more and stuff. I do try, like I do watch him and he does explain stuff, but then I forget the day after. Like I'm not confident in the kitchen is my problem.
You're good at making salads.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that. I'm good
What's
at
in
what
an
I
ideal
know.
salad? How's it built?
Chop it all really finely. Mixed leaf salad, chop it all really finely. Cucumbers chopped finely. Tomatoes and onions all chopped.
Finally.
Finally.
Finely is the key word there.
What would you say? How domesticated are you?
I'm a nester. Like I always have been ever since I moved out. Well, actually, even when I was living at home with my family, my room was a real like it's where I like to express myself artistically. So I'd always like paint the walls and
Nice.
lots of like fabrics draped around. And whenever I was traveling, I would buy cushions and poofs and like lampshades and stuff. So I was well into decor and the space. And so when I moved out and lived on my own, like all through uni and then living with my mates and then living on my own. I've been very house proud, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like to keep it. It's not that it's tidy, because I think some people might walk into it and be like, oh, this is a bit cluttered, but it's like everything's where it should be.
You know, where it
Organised
is,
clutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Totally.
Do you like designing like your own house and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you? I really struggle with that, me.
I do, but I do struggle with it. I do find it hard. But I enjoy looking for things.
Yeah. Mum did all mine. Like, and I had the same cushions for ages, and she was like, we need to go and get some new cushions and put a bit of colour in the living room. And I was like, you do it, because I don't have a clue.
Do you not enjoy it?
No.
You're not that bothered by it?
No, not at all.
You can't like make yourself be bothered by something like that. It's it's like a personal
Yeah, and
taste,
she
isn't
loves it. Like, she loves, every time I go round to hers, she's got new cushions in the living room. Like, the themes change, the colours change.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not for me, that. Like, she loves B&M. You know them aisles in B&M?
Oh, I like
She's always
that
on
too.
them.
You can buy so much in there, and you can go in with nothing.
And leave with everything.
Yeah.
I love like finding candles and
Yeah.
I do love
bits like
candles,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I think 'cause my mum was always like into, like, she'd make her own cushions and curtains and things and find fabrics, and very like thrifty. So lots of like charity shop finds and secondhand and that kind of thing, antiques
Yeah.
and bits like that.
Hello, Tooney and Russo fans. My name's Roman Kemp,
I'm Tom Grennan.
and we are dropping in to introduce to you About.
Each week we have unfiltered conversations we usually save for the group chat.
Join us for our weekly catch-up, otherwise known as a podcast on BBC Sounds.
What would you say your styles of decor are? Is there anything in your house that you're like really proud of that you've put there?
In my kitchen, there's like cabinets, and the ones where I keep my glasses and my mugs, I have like a little light at the back, so it's like a little bit of a showpiece in the kitchen. And I really love all my cups and like glassware and mugs, and because I just thought I didn't want to have like my boring matching mugs all the time, so I've got like lots of different ones that I like. And
I'm really struggling with my glasses at the minute. Like, the glasses are nice, but every time they come out of the dishwasher, they're disgusting.
Oh.
Maybe I need to put something in my dishwasher
Maybe
that helps.
wash them by hand, maybe.
Oh.
No, sorry. How
too much
could I?
effort.
How could I suggest
No,
it?
but
No,
my
but-
nose is...
I think sometimes, I don't know if this is interesting for the pod, but I think sometimes when you put your glasses in the dishwasher, it's not so much the washing, but it's then how they dry.
Yeah,
and then they just
yeah.
leak out.
With all the little
I
drip
just found
marks
like
in
4 out, so I was like, I can't even look at them anymore. Like, I'm not even going to use them. So I need
that
to
was
get some
that?
new ones.
That was the end of those
Yeah,
glasses.
bye.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, bad.
Bit more about the kitchen.
Oh, sorry. In the kitchen, what I have is a tin of Heinz beans that says Ella's beans.
I've
on
got
them.
Vick's beans.
Yeah, so no one's allowed to touch them. They're my pride and joy.
Will you ever eat them?
No, never.
No.
Never.
I've got a Vick's beans and a Coca-Cola bottle as well that's got my name on.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
Diamante.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fancy girl.
yeah. I don't know where it came from, but it's one of those
stuck.
things. So alongside the beans, what else is always in your cupboard or your fridge?
Peronaise. Obsessed.
Yeah, Peronaise is
Oh,
always
I
in
love
my fridge
Peronaise. It's
too.
always in the fridge.
Sorry, it's the way you're saying that, but there's a chicken sitting right next to you. Like, it's so ominous.
Little
Hello,
smoky.
mate.
You might be smothered in Peronaise soup.
Close your ears.
Yeah. Do chickens have ears?
This guy doesn't on his head.
I should know. I'm
You
sure they
should
do
know
because they
that.
can hear.
Yeah, maybe like little ones here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peronaise. I love it. I have it with
Yeah.
everything.
I always have grapes in my fridge, like a pannet of grapes.
Purple.
Yeah. Oh, I like the mixed ones. You know, you can get half green, half purple.
Yeah, I don't like green ones.
I always have grapes in my fridge
Are you more of a big shop once a week or every few days, just whatever you need?
every few days.
Yeah. I guess if you're traveling a lot, you can't know.
I know it's tough and it's annoying to have to go to the shop all the time, but I do.
And I can never plan in advance so say it's a Monday, I do not know what I'm feeling for tea on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you do?
Yeah, it's more every few days. To be honest, it's for a mixture of both of those reasons, because of work and not knowing what the time's going to look like, but also not knowing how I'm going to feel.
Yeah.
What I've been trying to do, because I'm trying to eat obviously very nutritiously at the moment, is a bit of meal prep and like making my lunches to take to work, to take to Radio 1 and putting them in a Tupperware.
Nice.
There's been some complaints against me apparently for
Do
bringing
you smell it out?
fish.
Oh,
Fish in a Tupperware in the
that's a
studio.
bit Is there anything you're missing? Like, my mates were really missing steak and sushi. They weren't allowed to eat that, I don't think.
I've been eating a lot of steak, but like cooked as
Yeah.
opposed to not like a tartare. But yeah, I miss sushi. When I was feeling sick for the first sort of trimester, I didn't want to have any of the things that I shouldn't have. So it was almost like my body was going, oh, you're not supposed to have that. So I didn't want it anyway. So it was no problem to like not have the sushi or to not have the, I don't know, soft cheeses or like giving up alcohol, obviously, coffee, that kind of thing. And then as I started to feel better and your body's feeling stronger, I think recently I started to miss sushi a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not a huge sacrifice.
what about anything that you're craving? Like, are you?
I honestly it's rather than a craving, it's just knowing exactly what meal I want any given time. So I'm like, I need a bacon butty. Like this morning when I was on my way in, I had to text George, the producer. I was like, George, would it be possible, if possible, anywhere near, is there a bacon butty about? Because I could really do with specifically that.
That's cool. What do you specifically want for lunch?
Oh, I've been wanting a lot of like things like pasta. I love salty things, olives and pickles, which I think is quite normal. Just wanting loads of meat and fish. I just want to eat loads. Like I just want to eat a lot of things.
You're eating for more than you now.
You're feeding two.
Yeah, and they say rather than it being eating for two, as in twice as much, it's more just eating with the fact that you're trying to nourish and grow someone else in mind.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've been pretty nutritious.
Nice.
I've been in.
Well, you look great.
Oh, thanks. Girl.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a bit of meal prep.
Yeah.
Trying to make nice lunches to take into work. And unless you're a proper whiz in the kitchen, you love cooking for others and hosting and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you've done Condime with me.
We did, yeah.
We
did do well.
We were
your
partners,
version of
weren't
it.
we?
Yeah.
So if you were hosting for the three of us, what could we expect on the menu? What do you like to cook to entertain?
I would start with bruschettas.
I knew he was going to say that. You're good at that.
Yeah. Bruschettas on like nice crusty bread. And then for main, I would make like a really nice pasta dish. And for dessert, I would probably buy something.
Yeah, fair. Well, if you want 10 out of 10 marks, if you want 10 out of 10 marks,
I can make Eton Mess, yeah. Like a meringue cream strawberries.
Yeah.
That's easy enough to mix up.
Yeah, that's good.
What would yours be? 3 course?
Well, it's obviously got to be something that I'm good at, which isn't, there's not many things that I'm really good at making.
But you made Eton Mess every morning and night for
Yeah, that would be the
a long
dessert.
period of time.
The real Eton Mess and my Eton Mess is very different. Mine was literally smacks meringues up, pouring cream and chop some strawberries. For me, I would probably make them chicken kebabs.
Yeah.
They're literally pittas, finely chopped salad, chicken, cheese, Pyrenees, shock.
What would your starter be?
I know I'm going back to that because I don't think I've ever made a starter.
You could just make a small version of a main.
To be fair, I can make a prawn cocktail.
Ah,
Great,
nice.
perfect.
I like a prawn cocktail.
I've never tried it, but it can't be that
You
hard.
can imagine that it's doable.
Dessert.
You could refine your Eton Mess so it's a little
I'll
less
just do
messy.
my rice cakes, healthy desserts.
Yeah. What would yours be? Starter, main,
Yours would be
dessert?
something they're good now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I can eat raw fish again, I love like a ceviche starter.
Oh,
like
nice.
just fish, but like marinated in the citrus, loads of zesty, tangy flavors, the chili, the coriander, the lime, all that kind of stuff.
Can you make a good one of them?
I used to make a lot of, that used to be my
really?
go-to when I had friends coming around, and I'd serve it. Each little portion would be in its own baby gem lettuce leaf.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that was my party piece. For mains, I love a taco. I love Mexican. I think Mexican food always goes down well.
yeah.
Go down well. Yeah.
Yeah, nachos, burritos, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fajitas.
Oh yes.
Yeah, if you've got people around, it's like fun. It's like you're
it's
building
build
it.
your own, yeah. We
Yeah.
used to make that a lot.
Yeah.
And then I don't feel like this goes with the menu, but my favourite dessert to cook is a crumble. I love making an apple crumble with like ice cream or custard or cream or rhubarb if it's in season.
That's a great shout.
Yeah.
It's one of my worst desserts ever.
Oh.
You know that.
Because it's got fruit in it.
No, I just think it's a bad dessert, really.
Like a crumble.
On England camp and like when you're away with football, like before a game, you usually have like a dessert, but the desserts are always like apple crumble,
Rice pudding.
or rice pudding.
You hate them both?
Oh my God, they are the worst two desserts in the world. Rice pudding, I can't even look at it.
These are all noted for when I invite you around for dinner. Of course, when
Salmon ceviche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not making the crumble anymore. I feel like we're ending. Oh, you kissing that chicken?
Do you sleep with a teddy?
Yes.
Do you?
I've got Snowy. Yeah, Snowy is like my biggest home comfort. I've had Snowy since I was born, so she's the same age as me. She was like a gift, I guess.
Are you going to pass?
I don't know. She's probably really covered in bacteria, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Baby's not got an immune system at first.
Here you go. Yeah. That's an next
The new toy. It's really soft.
It is.
What animal is Snowy?
Snowy's a bear. She was white, but she's kind of a brownie colour now.
Chewing gum white.
Yeah.
My school shirts went chewing gum white.
She'll never be white. If you lift up her little tail, there's a bit underneath where it's still kind of white. She's got a bow, and then I knitted her a little scarf when I must have been like 12 or something. And she's gone everywhere with me. I remember when I went to uni, my mum coming to pick me up after the first year and going, "Did you not bring Snowy?" And I was like, "Mom, don't talk about Snowy," because everyone was like, "Who's Snowy? Who's Snowy?" And after that, I just had no shame and I brought Snowy with me. But yeah, Snowy. So for a while, Snowy had to stop living in my bed when I started dating.
Where did she live?
She was like on the sofa.
Oh, okay.
And then gradually,
Pushed out.
Snowy made her way back into the bed.
Nice.
Yeah. So I do. She's like, I just couldn't imagine a life without her.
Oh, that is cute.
That's really home comfort, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ultimate. God, no. There's been a few times I've thought I've lost it, and honestly, I've acted insane. Like I've been like, I actually shouldn't admit, but it's been drastic.
But you've always found her.
Always, yeah. Like
She always comes back.
You know, you like take the duvet cover off to wash it. She'll be like in the bottom
That's what,
corner of it. Or
that's
something.
what happens with my retainer sometimes. Like, honestly, I go to sleep with my retainer and I wake up and it's not in my mouth. I don't know where it is. And I'm like, oh my God, no, I've lost it. My teeth are going to be wonky again. I'm going to be goofy. And then it's just at the bottom of the bed somewhere.
Yeah.
How does that come out of your mouth?
I must flick it out when I'm asleep or take it out and leave it somewhere in the bed.
The things we do when we're asleep. I tend to sleep naked because I can't wear pajamas. The few times that I've tried, I've woken up in the morning and they're folded at the bottom of the bed.
What the hell? Folded though.
I've taken them off, folded them up in my sleep, and just put them down nicely. I'm like, not for me.
I've taken them off in the night before when I've got like really hot, but not folded.
And it
That's
means that you don't
impressive.
remember though doing that.
No. Now, isn't it mad that we go to sleep?
Yeah, and your brain like shuts down.
That we just, as human beings,
For
we
hours.
just go like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just power down.
I know it is a bit mad when you think deeply about
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Yeah. Not that efficient.
No.
Anyway, I feel like the note to leave on is that I've learned, as I do every episode, there's always a lesson, but this one is chop it finely, always. And I actually have some information for you about what the emojis could mean, what they could say about you. This has just been sent through to me. Thumbs up. For millennials, a thumbs up emoji means quite literally good job or well done. That's when our parents are using it. Gen Z, however, either uses it as a very passive-aggressive way to punctuate a statement.
Told
like you're
you.
saying.
Yeah.
It is definitely
With the full
passive
stop.
aggressive.
And then the cowboy, little left field.
Oh, I should have said the cowboy.
The cowboy emoji shows putting on a happy face, even when you're down in the dumps.
Ah.
I feel like you didn't like that. You didn't like that one.
No, I just use it as if I would only ever use that if I'm talking about a cowboy. Am I just not thinking right?
How often do you talk about cowboy?
Never. That's why I've never used it.
And on that note, thank you for listening and for watching. We've got new episodes on BBC Sounds and on YouTube.
Boring her again.
She's yawning.
Camera, that's why I
we need to go home. We'll see you next time.